A girl posted a question about desperation on Instagram that has the internet buzzing. She asks this: who's more desperate? The girl who messes with the man who has a girlfriend, or the girl who knows her man is cheating and stays through multiple girls? Ladies, 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 what are your thoughts on this?
Both of them.
Is this really a debate? They both crazy as hell. That's
what Lottie just said.
Both. I can't feel bad for one of them. I feel like if I can only think of myself, I would have to be. Nah, see, I can't even picture how desperate I would have to be. I would never place myself in either one of those situations. I would be so happy by my lonesome.
Well, I would say if I had to pick, I would probably say, because I know people that have dated and they didn't know that the person was married. So that's not necessarily, that could have been the case. Whereas the latter.
If you don't know, yeah.
Whereas the latter is that you are in the relationship and you know he's messing around and you stay in it or you don't do something about it. That, to me, it affects your self-esteem. So that, to me, is more desperate than, like, if you found out he was married and then you cut him off. But sometimes you date somebody, they don't know that they married. Well, then, that's something different. You got to, react to it.
What would upset me more personally, I would be more angry with myself as the woman that stayed around. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I would be so angry because I would feel like, okay, that girl don't owe me nothing, but I owe it to myself.
Right.
To hold up my own respect and be like, yeah, you're not doing this to me.
I had a friend.
Multiple ladies?
I had a friend that her husband had a mistress and she found out about it through me, because, mouth of the South. I found out.
That's my favorite
I was
phrase.
at the club,
Mouth of the
and then
South.
he comes in. I'm thinking she coming behind him. It's some other chick. And I'm like, wait.
Woo!
I stopped mid-groove. Wait, that ain't your wife. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, I'm that type of girl, because I'm like, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And, she ended up being his mistress. She ended up staying with him. And this is the thing. A lot of times when you know something's going on in your relationship, you telling somebody. She was telling all of her family and was taking the whole family through it. So it's like, instead of her letting him go and moving on, it was always some drama. It was always something. And it's like, he's not going to change. He ain't giving up that chick. So, do something for yourself. Get your self-esteem together and move, just move on. Okay? You know? So anyway, ladies, check this out. We're all heard of those couples who love to argue and then suddenly they're hitting the sheets for some intense makeup, hot and bother, bow chicka wow sex. Well, I was reading about the benefits of makeup sex, and experts say some find it a relaxing release of anger, while others use it as a means to make sure the love is still there despite the problems. But many question if makeup sex is really an unhealthy way of masking the real underlying problems the couples face. What do y'all think?
I am here for it. I love some makeup sex. I do.
Ooh.
I do. Ooh, I do. I think exactly what you said. You can release some tension. You can have passion. You can put a pin in it. If it's nothing like that's going to break you up, right? But you feel like you can get some release and some passion out of it, I am here for it. Sign me up, mask me up, do it all.
Ladies?
Hey, I completely agree with Garcelle. Especially, I think, specifically, guys, it's actually scientific, though, what we're talking about when we say it's a good thing, because there is a chemical that your body releases. I believe it's oxytocin. And in the moment, it allows you to bring your guard down and those walls down of vulnerability that maybe you couldn't express prior to. Maybe you were too, prideful prior to your little sex session to say what you really felt, say why it hurt your feelings, how it hurt your feelings. But now you're here all laid up and all cuddled up and all wrapped up, and you're looking at the person. Now you can have that tender moment to be like, oh my gosh, like, it just really hurt my feelings. Like, I'm just sorry. And you're able to do that because you're now in this vulnerable position.
Sex needs every single emotion that couples can experience together in order to make it feel different. It doesn't have to just be makeup sex. It might be really angry at each other sex. It also might be like super sad and vulnerable sex. It also might be, you know, y'all are tired and hot and sweaty and your air conditioning broke in the house type sex. You just need every single up and down that you go through, because when the passion comes from that place, like different things come out of those people and it makes things so much more fun.
Definitely.
We can all agree. We love it. We
Yes.
love it.